All right, live stream's back. Okay. It's back. All righty. I don't miss being on Zoom because every day something stupid would happen. My thing's on mute. I mean, whatever. People in their pajamas. I don't miss it at all. People do their classes in their pajamas. Are you raising your pajamas? No. Yes. I think. No, did I say both? Ivan, what'd you ask me?
I asked if it would not be or mutually restrictive.
Oh, I misheard your question. No, this would be restrictive. I think I inverted your question.
So why would it be restricted? Because he only split half of the parcel and conveyed it to A.
Well, when you divide something in half, there are two halves. He O owns one, and A owns one. So it would be mutually restrictive.
But wouldn't he have to convey his parcel with the company?
No. Okay, that's okay. Now I got your question. I thought he asked the opposite. What he asked, I misheard it. The requirement for horizontal privity. And by the way, Julianne told him the stream's back up. Okay.
Could you repeat the question?
Okay, good. His question a few moments ago was, is this a restrictive covenant, mutually restrictive covenant, right? And I think I said the answer is yes. Okay, so then he comes back and says, wait a minute, doesn't O have to convey his lot to someone else? The answer is no. The requirement is that the promise must be made as part of a land transaction, any land transaction. And here the land transaction is the division, right? He divides it, conveys 1 acre to A, and came 1 acre to himself, right? He is conveying it to himself, and you can do that. It's the same thing if you had like a life estate, a fee simple, and you chopped up and give yourself a life estate from it, right? Conveying land to yourself in this context would be enough to create the transaction because you're actually conveying some property of land. Hillary and Wafa, is that your question?
Yeah.
That was example number one, question one before. Okay. And I apologize for the audio. Is the audio working? Can you ask your friends if the audio working? I don't think it's working. Might be a lost cause. I'm sorry. The Zoom will work for later. All right. Jose, what's your answer number 6? Okay, why? Yeah. Correct. The burden will not run here, right? If there's no, I'm sorry, in this case, there is horizontal privity, right? Because it was created as part of a subdivision. But the burden does not run because there's no vertical privity. The burden cannot run from A to B. That's correct. Good. Yes, ma'am.
This kind of threw me off because I thought you can't take more than what the previous person had. So to me, A had a land with a covenant. So how does B not possess a land with a covenant?
Because there's no vertical privity. When there's adverse possession, there cannot be vertical privity. There's no vertical privity. The burden doesn't run.
So does that mean
One way to defeat a covenant is adversely possessed Blackacre.
So if so does that mean O technically, like before the statute of limitations runs up for AP, could sue to get B off because he's protecting his interests?
I think that's right. So everyone understands Hillary's question, right? Let's say O is around. He sees a squatters there for like 9 years. Like, wait a minute. If he gets to year 10, then I lose my covenant. And I think O could probably go to court to seek injection. Even if A doesn't want to eject B, I think O could do it. I think that's exactly right. Yes, Alex.
So would that mean that any person with the bundle of sticks, you unbundle those sticks, any person with a single stick might be able to sue to eject an adverse possessor?
I think that's right. I mean, I don't want to say every and any,
Right.
but generally, if you can assert to a court that you have some interest, some future reversionary interest, or some future covenant to enforce, and that covenant will be destroyed by virtue of adverse possession, you could then ask court to eject the squatter. I think that's right. Question. You're handling this well. This is good. Like the questions you're asking show that you're not like struggling. You're actually thinking about like 4 steps ahead. So I'm pleased. Not that it matters, I think, but I'm pleased. Okay. Okay. Let's try this one, 7. Does a benefit run from A to B? Let's do this one. See what we do with this one. All right. Daisy, I think you're next. All right, let's walk through this one, right? We'll stop it here. Is there horizontal privity here? Okay, there is. In order for the benefit to run, what must there be?
It has to be an intent for the benefit to run, vertical privity, and exception concern.
No. For the benefit to run, not the bird, the benefit. In order for the benefit to run, what do you need? You can give me the answer for the other one. This outlet doesn't actually work. It's a scam. It's not charging. Aha. How do you have an outlet that does nothing? That's Daisy, what are the requirements for the benefit to run?